Mac and Reed, Monday afternoons on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com.
2:23 on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. We are Mac and Reed. No 2 for 1 today, but I got my little buddy Antonio Reed besides me. I'm Evan Mac. And now we go to one of my favorite staple segments. Even though he's not here, he gets the intro. We go to
Ross Reed's Two Big Things.
Yeah! What? Okay! Yeah!
Now you get to get Ross back for all of his impressions of you, and you do your best Ross impression. Please take it away, Antonio. Let's see what you got.
Guys, I don't know why you all this energy when it gets to this one. My first big thing, and he's moving, and I'm sitting like, are you going to hit me? You won't be still doing your two big things. My first big thing this week goes out to Donald Carter. You don't know who that is, do you, Antonio? No, I don't, Ross, but you do. I'm done with the role playing. That's Ross for y'all. Muscles. Donald Carter is a guy that lives in Kansas City, a former police officer who retired recently. This one big thing for me, because we sharing today.
Yes, indeed.
Brings everything in life that I love into one story. He went to the Popeyes drive-thru.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a $5 box involved somewhere, but they didn't list it. And he met a young lady who was, while his food was preparing, she was talking to him about, you know, what she wants to do with her life or whatever. And she brought up going back to school. Now, this is just a customer in the drive-thru. He say she talked so powerfully about wishing she could go back to school that it sat with him his whole ride home. Mr. Carter went home. He said he ate his chicken in the car. I don't know why that was an important fact, but he said it motivated him so much that this young lady by the name of, what's her name? I'll find out by the end of this. Let's just call her Miss Mays. It sat with him so much that he talked to his wife about it and said, I want to help this young lady go back to school. What should I do? So after brainstorming, he decided to take it to Facebook, my other favorite thing, and said, I want to send this girl back to school. Anybody have any ideas? One of his Facebook friends says start up a GoFundMe page, something I don't know anything about personally, but I love what it did for the young guy that died on 80th and Damon, how people came together and everything about that. So Mr. Mays started the GoFundMe page. He was terrified, he said. He didn't know if anybody would respond. He said, what if this girl doesn't even want to go back to school? All these thoughts swarmed him. So he went ahead courageously and started the GoFundMe page. He has raised $5,700 with the active kindness Send Miss Mays Back to College Fund. The second part was to convince the Popeyes manager that he wanted to do this because he didn't know the girl's name. She wasn't there any of the times he went back. After convincing her, he surprised her. One of the Facebook friends filmed it. The girl was elated. She cried. A million thank yous. She only needs $7,000 and they're $5,700 after a week. So it looks like he's going to fund her to go back to be a licensed nurse in Kansas City. I thought the story was sweet. He said it wasn't about the money. It was about seeing a community come together with one keystroke. And that's what amazing. I'm harping on. That your people play down Facebook and all these social media outlets. Think about it. I'm one click away from talking to you if I don't have your phone number. Facebook has done so much for me. I haven't used GoFundMe personally, as I say, but just the new way to help people is via the internet. And when people come together and do nice things like this, I will never believe that things are that you can't get things accomplished. It's a beautiful gesture, and I hope this young lady goes on to take this money and follows her dream of becoming a nurse. What's his name? Donald Carter, you a hero today.
Yeah,
to me.
That's an amazing first big thing.
I called it in on World Stock because I knew we was going to do a two big thing. I knew we were going to do a two big thing. Ross, he just came back at me. And it was right there. I was like, let me read up on it. So during every commercial, I read the story. So it was cool, man.
I like it. Very nice.
That's my big thing.
My second big thing is...
Come on.
Deshaun Watson, who will be a top pick in the NFL draft, of course.
Two sports.
Yes, right. At the end of the month, NFL draft coming up. Deshaun Watson, arguably the best quarterback in this draft class. Alabama fans took it upon themselves to kick Deshaun Watson out of a Tuscaloosa bar. Now, many thoughts came running through my head when I heard this news. For one, what are you doing in Tuscaloosa, man? Why are you there? You know these guys hate you after what you did to them. You know they're going to hate you because Alabama football is sacred, even more sacred than Jesus Christ to those in Alabama and Tuscaloosa for that matter. And then, to these people who did remove Deshaun Watson, you get an L from me, in the words of Ross, of course. Because that is just disgraceful. All these guys, you got to see the video, just getting together to kick out Deshaun Watson when you really should be welcoming in any patron here. I know every restaurant says basically we reserve the right to do this, do that, but that's just petty to the nth degree. Very disappointing look for Tuscaloosa and Alabama. Like I said, they get an L.
Dear 1930 South.
Yes.
Get over it. Like,
right.
As you say, like, life is about money and happiness. I'm not turning away money from Trump himself. I'm telling, if Trump says, Antonio, I need some Jordans, where you gonna be at? And here I come. We don't have to talk. We don't have to like each other. But here's the silver lining, because I like to find them in disastrous stories.
Very nice.
They did him a favor because up into the draft, I don't want any mishaps when you could possibly be the 1, 2, 3, 5th pick in the NFL draft. Go home. As you say, why are you in Alabama? If the girl is that important, fly her down. Yes. That's what I'm hoping.
You're about to get paid.
You're about to get paid. Don't be partying amongst people who hold on to grudges, take sports a little bit too serious. So they did you a favor. It was idiotic, immature, and ignorant, but they just saved you.
Sounded like Stephen A. Smith.
Come on, man.
Idiotic, immature, and ignorant.
Or Ross
more like
Reed.
Key and Peele. That's more what you sound like, actually.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there we go. Ross, we hope we did you proud. That was
Ross Reed's Two Big Things.
terrific. Now we have another of my favorite segments in Antonio's world right after this quick update right here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com. We are Mac and Reed.